everyone, so I'm here with another book tag. This time I'll be doing the top 5 books to movies tag, and this was started by Obsessed Reader X, and I will leave a link to her channel, and I was tagged by the lovely Dylan from DM Friend 26. Thank you, Dylan, for tagging me, and definitely check his channel out as well. He's one of my favorite booktubers and just an all-around fantastic guy. So the purpose of this tag is basically just to talk about the top 5 books that you wish would be made into movies. I'm going to get started, and these are really in no particular order. Okay, so the first book is really a no-brainer, actually. It's Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I think this would make a fantastic movie. It would involve a lot of CGI, of course, I think, but yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh God, seeing Karoo with the blue hair and Brimstone and all the creatures, and seeing Karoo and Akiva, however you say his name, flying around the city of Prague, and oh God, it would just be so awesome, so awesome. But on the other hand, there's a big potential to actually fail. Because I would expect a lot. My expectations would be really, really high if this book turned into a movie. But still, I would love to see what they could do with it. Yeah, so definitely picking this one. Next up, once again, I seem to constantly be talking about the same books in videos, but I can't help it. I'm a creature of habit. And next up would be the Skulduggery Pleasant series. According to Derek Landy, there have been many, many offers to turn this series into movies. They even went so far as to have a script, but Derek Landy said the script was really horrible. But as of now, the rights have gone back to him, and he's just waiting for the right person to come along. So technically, it's not optioned right now. But holy cow, I would absolutely just freak out completely if they turned any of these books into a movie. I'm obsessed with it. It's pretty much my favorite series of books right now, and just to think of how they would bring all of the characters to life, especially Skulduggery, considering he is a living skeleton, would just be mind-blowing, and I would be first in line to see this movie. So yes. Alright, next up. This actually was a really, really terrible television show for a while, but they've never sold the rights to turn it into a movie. As far as I know, and that would be the Harry Dresden series by Jim Butcher. Now that I said that, there might have been something in the past where they might have been trying to make a movie out of this series, but as of right now, I don't think anything is in the works. But yes, I would love to see Harry come to the big screen. I think this is a world that is just screaming to be made into a film because it's so huge and so cinematic, and I think it would translate so well. And yeah, and I would just absolutely love to see who they could cast as Harry Dresden. It would have to be a very strong, very snarky actor who could handle his role, and I, for one, would love to see it reach a wider audience by being made into a film. So yeah. Next up is really a book that I don't talk about that much, so big change here. And it is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This is a very, very unique fantasy novel that I know a lot of people have read, and it's just so unique, and I think it would translate, once again, I think it would translate well to film. I think it could be something that maybe Tim Burton, if he got his hands on something like this, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, just thinking about that, that would rock so hard. That would rock hardcore. If Tim Burton got the rights to the Night Circus, he would make it just twisted enough and just fantastic enough that it would blow people's minds. Holy cow. Somebody needs to get on this right now. Somebody needs to send this book to Tim Burton and demand that he make this movie. Yes. Make it happen. Right now. Alright, and finally, I'm getting a little carried away, I'm sorry. And finally, the last book that I would love to see made into a movie would be Nevermore by Kelly Cray. I talk about this book all the time. I love it. I think it, when I'm reading this book, it feels like a movie to me because I see it playing out in my head so clearly. And yeah, for me, the biggest excitement would be trying to see how they would translate the Dreamworld characters, like my beloved Pin Feathers. I love him so much, and I would hope that they would do it justice, because there's a lot going on in these books. It's a long book, but I would love to see it on the big screen. I would absolutely love it. It would just be amazing. And yeah. I'm just thinking in my head how Pin Feathers would look on screen with like this gaping hole in the side of his face. But yeah, it would be amazing. I love this book. I really, really, really need to do a reread of this book, like now. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Those are my 5 picks. I could have picked more, but yeah, it only asked for 5. Anyway, I don't really tag anybody specifically because, once again, most everybody has already done this tag that I know, but feel free to do it, and just make sure you leave a link to Obsessed Reader's channel. And yeah, so that's it. Hope you liked my picks. Tell me what you guys think, if you agree with me or not. Yeah. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I never know how to end these videos anymore. I'm so out of practice. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Happy reading, guys.